Time for some motivation. Happy Saturday. Just want to put some positive vibes on your timeline. Really, and share some information that was just brought to my attention. Something that can help you out. For those of you who are action takers, um, my bad Instagram. I'm gonna have to take y'all off. All right, whatever with them, right? Well, not whatever with them, but we're gonna carry on. Today is July 19th, 2025, and the reading for today goes like, "Bring me all of your feelings, even the ones you wish you didn't have. Fear and anxiety still plague you. Feelings say, feelings per se are not simple, but they can be temptations to sin. Blazing miss, blazing missiles of fear fly at you day and night. These attacks from the evil one come at you relentlessly. It's a battle of the mind. Use your shield of faith to extinguish those flaming arrows. Affirm your trust in me, regardless of how you feel. If you persist, your feelings will eventually fall in line with your faith. Do not hide your fear or pretend it isn't there. Anxiety that you hide in those recesses of your heart will give birth to fear, a monstrous mutation. Bring your anxieties out into the light of my presence, where you can deal with them, where we can deal with them together. Concentrate on trusting me, and fearfulness will gradually lose its foothold within you. Isaiah chapter 12, verse 2, and also Ephesians chapter 6, verse 16. First John chapter 1, verse 5 through 7. This was a kind of hard read to get through. I got my mind on some things. Really, I'm excited about what I've been sharing with you all. If you're new to my channel, you're new to my frequency, you're new to Team Angie, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Team Angie LC, Team Angie. We're going to run this back one more time, and I'm going to share my testimony with y'all that relates to this message and the messages that I've been sharing with you all just recently and why I do what I do and why I'm doing what I'm doing now. Bring all your feelings. Bring me all your feelings, even the ones you wish you didn't have. Fear and anxiety still plague you. Feelings per se are not simple, but they can be temptations to sin. Blazing missiles of fear fly at you day and night. These attacks from the evil one come at you relentlessly. Use your shield of faith to extinguish those flaming arrows. Affirm your trust in me, regardless of how you feel. If you persist, your feelings will eventually fall in line with your faith. Do not hide your fear or pretend it isn't there. Anxiety that you hide in the recesses of your heart will give birth to fear of fear, a monstrous mutation. Bring your anxieties out into the light of my presence, where you and I can deal with them together. Concentrate on trusting me, and fearfulness will gradually lose its foothold within you. Ephesians 6, chapter 16. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 16. So let's talk about fear, right? A lot of people never accomplish or never fulfill their life's mission because they're afraid of what people might say. They're afraid of failure. They're afraid of examining themselves, looking in that mirror to figure out what's the next step. And also, they're afraid of change, whether it be of education, whether it be of status, whether it be whatever, change is inevitable in life. Sometimes we are comfortable and complacent with certain people, certain places, and certain statuses of life, certain situations. You might have a job that you're really in love with, but not getting that promotion that you deserve or desire, and you would be cool with it because you're all right with it. But you're not getting what you deserve, you're not getting what you desire, and you're not fulfilled in life. So this year I was like, a personal goal of mine is to get monetized on YouTube, right? Last year I started, but when my mentor, it was like, and this is the thing too, having a mentor is great, it's wonderful, it's needed, very much needed. But the thing about mentorship is you have to know yourself first. You can run around listening to people tell you all type of things, but if it's not you, it's not you. So no matter how successful someone else is that you may uh, look up to or admire, don't copy them like as far as trying to be them. Take what's useful from them and apply it to you and your style and stuff like that. and know what works for you and know what don't work. Don't just go around following people because they seem successful or they look successful. With my mentor, I'm not shaming or anything. Don't get this message wrong. My mentor Michelle O'Neill is a wonderful woman, self-made millionaire, and a lot of things she does work. She's very intelligent, and she's in the trenches with us. She's still creating content. She still do digital marketing. She's still an entrepreneur doing online things or whatnot. One thing why I brought this up was because she was like focused on one thing at a time, which is um, a key ingredient to success. You don't want to be scattered your attention and your energies all across the globe, all across different projects or whatnot. But that's for the people who can't multitask. For me, that wasn't an issue. And my advice was to, what I took away from that was, do what I do. Listen to her, take what's useful, but don't, try to do exactly what she do because she's a different person than I am. What works for her doesn't always work for me, and what works for me may not work for her. But nevertheless, we're growing. I'm coachable, and I'm taking advice. I'm being led in the right direction. Not everybody has good intentions as well, so you have to really have discernment. And I don't think that she had any ill will or nothing like that. It's just that, she was trying to help the beginners, which I am still a beginner, and I just started this almost a year ago. And as a beginner, yes, you need to master one platform. The reason why I wasn't on that because I was egotistic, I know things. I wasn't coachable. And that's just the end of the story, to be honest with myself. Like, why am I listening to you tell me some stuff that I already know how to do? Which was egotistic and, arrogant. But nevertheless, when you put that high horse down and you step down and you humble yourself, you start to realize, like, whoa, I'm in my way. And if I get out my way in this way and in that way, and I apply these different things to these different adjustments to my life and my character, I can start to evolve and grow to where I'm trying to get to, and I won't be in my way as much as stopping that process. So last night I played this video about mindset because mindset is a major part to success. Success is 90% mindset and 10% skills. 10% skills that anybody can learn if applied. I was like, with this journey with my YouTube, right? It's been a lot of changes, a lot of learning, and I'm still learning. But nevertheless, as far as manifestation and mindset, last night I was like, not manifesting the way that I really truly desire in the way that I truly supposed to. So I watched that video as far as for myself and to share with you all. And what I got from that was a key moment about intentions and being direct. So what I did was I was like, I want to see what it feels like to have my videos up with all these high YouTubers. I'm gonna show y'all. This is what it was. I was like, I want to see what it feels like to be amongst them, and to be doing numbers like them. I start feeling good. I start seeing it, and then today when I woke up, right, uh, I've been doing the same thing. Like, I'm still doing the same thing. I ain't doing too much, nothing different. But I'm being more intentional. So this is a little song I was listening to. This type of music or whatever, right? Chill type shit. I don't be on my little rah rah shit. Let me take this down. So this is my video right here. You see my shit with all these people? They been 100,000, 500,000. I'm like right here. This ain't the only video they can put up stuff for me though. And I just did this.
Asking is more than stating your desires aloud or
You see
writing
my
them in a
team,
journal. It is a focused
see my logo right
communication
here?
with the field of consciousness, the
And of course
intelligent
I like
universe
my shit too.
that responds to your
But
vibration.
that ain't it though. Here I go again. This one just popped up. I had another one up here amongst these people though, and I've been checking her out lately. Like she ain't fucking with me, but whatever, right?
Those viral
If
videos
you
where
see my
people are talking about
right now,
making
don't come trying to check with me
$900
later
a day.
on. Like I don't be liking that shit. Like I reached out to her. Don't be too high to where you know what I'm saying? Like shit, we all gotta. I had another video up here they just showed, but since I pushed back, it was like at 800 something, and I just dropped these shits like last night. Y'all sent this shit last night. I go check on my page or whatever, right? financially, emotionally. If I had the money to be put onto different things while I'm trying to work on getting the money, I wouldn't have these situations. My platform will be running smooth, and a lot of this is due to me not paying my bill on that. So to be honest and be real, it is what it is, and that's the only way that you really move forward in life. You got to be honest with where you at and where you're trying to go, financially, emotionally. So yeah, just little shit like that be making me excited. Like I know what I'm doing and I'm doing the right thing, and it's showing. I just got some more subscribers too. But one thing that I really wanted to share with y'all besides that, as far as manifesting and really being intentional and seeing that shit happen like the next day, which is crazy for me, which I don't doubt. I don't doubt the power within myself, knowing that I co-create with God. Anything is possible. But if you don't truly believe that, then you won't truly receive that. I like watching. Let me share this little thing I just showed. I mean, I have showed y'all. This is a free prompt, free game for y'all who trying to buy a vehicle or buy a home. I know a lot of people, get some helpful information. Motherfuckers want to be on their own, right? And I don't mind sharing free game. I'm a certified Google Essentials prompter. I just took this course last week. I completed in 2 days. Got certified already. So I'm gonna leave this here for a second so y'all can check that out. Go ahead, check this out. It's some good game. I give the game away, free blueprint. Just check out my website below. But my mentorship, I have products and services available. But that's only if you don't get what you need from the free things that I put out. Like this and information, it's all about development, self development. In all areas. You want money, right? What you gonna use this money for? Your vehicles, for your crib, gas, the bills, the food, vacations, whatever the fuck. It's something that you can use, or even if you're in a situation where you're unhappy and you're ready to move around, this to give you some leeway. Don't go out here lost and trying to figure shit out on your own. Use AI, and this 45 list. You can do this to your state or city or whatever. And then here's the one for the cars. But matter of fact, you don't have to do nothing different for the cars. You just say, and do one for to buy a vehicle. That's the only thing I did. Like once it's prompted and it's on a situation, it's going to carry on with that situation. You don't have to rewrite everything. It's just going to carry on with what you're talking about. And this is a prime example. Let me show you real quick. Because these things are smart and they comprehend what you're trying to do and what's going on. But sometimes you have to be more direct on what you're asking. A broad question to get you broad results. So I told it do the same thing, but only to buy a vehicle, and it did the same thing. And this stuff that's on my heart that I'm looking for myself. I don't have it all, but I'm trying. And it is what it is. I'm gonna go back to that prompt so y'all can see it. But anyway, like this what it takes to work on yourself. Like a Saturday morning, I'm doing things like this, and I'm finna go tidy up a bit in a bit. But it was just like, wow, let me share this information real quick. It make it help somebody. Certain people don't take action, but certain people will, and I don't want the people that will miss out on this information. Go check out my last live video about the mindset and how to manifest things, and you can see the proof is in the pudding. Like I did the experiment last night, and my shit running up. Like I get these numbers or whatever. Like it ain't nothing new, but it's just the fact that I'm always up here amongst these people who I'm basically competing with, but not competing with. I'm happy for these people, and I like watching the Olympics and stuff. Yeah, like little shit like that. But I don't know why this one on my phone. But I ain't sexist at all. Like the female sports, like the gymnastics. If they show her, this is my homegirl too, right here. Like she do different type of stuff. I told y'all about all things Jimmy. She dope. A lot of the people that I follow and fuck with on here. Like here go another video of mine. How to talk to the universe. The video ain't all that, but whatever, right? All right, I ain't gonna bore y'all with that. Like on my videos at my this my YouTube. This my YouTube. Y'all come fuck with my YouTube. I ain't on TikTok no more. They took all my videos. They took my page down. I doubt if I ever make another TikTok or fuck with them again. But you know what? I'm still moving. That could have really this me right here live. Oh yeah, this is my page. So y'all need to go. It is teamnglc.com. And then I appreciate my 2 new subscribers. I don't know who y'all is, but I'm gonna come show y'all some love. And look at these videos. This from this year. I mean, 30 of them probably for last year. But I'm gonna have about 1,000 videos, probably 1,600 before the end of the year. I really don't know, but I'm just working, and I'm starting to do my videos a little bit better. I'm I'm really learning this shit, and I'm really perfecting my craft. And it takes time, like with anything. You don't start off right away super knowledgeable or super creative. You might be in that position, and you might just take off. I don't know. You know what you're capable of, like shit, but you'll never find out if you never give yourself a chance, a true chance. And then these past ones or whatever. I'm about to redo these. This is what I do. Let me show y'all too what I've been doing. Well, I can't do it right here, but what I can do is right here. Hold on. And then sometimes I don't like switching through these things because it be fucking up my broadcast. Right now I'm loading up a video or whatever. And this shit been like I just had to do another one because let me finish put that prompt back up so y'all could go ahead, write that down, take a screenshot, whatever y'all need to do. Um yeah, like it's been my connection been slow, it's been hot. Like I got shit going on, it's summertime, of course it's hot. Dealing with living situations. Yo, what up, broski? I'm gonna be on for a little bit. If you want to join, come on. Let's chop it up. This my homie Aaron in the chat. He a pretty good dude, man. He got a lot of motivation, a very inspiring guy. The way he view life is pretty dope, and it's really insightful. It's people like that I like to be connected with, and to chat with and pick the brains a little bit. It's always stimulating conversation. Um, with this, the prompt, y'all can use that prompt. I got plenty of prompts. If you want to learn how to create prompts, then hit me up for live mentorship. I'll teach you step by step. If you want to learn how to create NFTs, I'll teach you that as well. To join my mentorship, my live program is just type in the email below, teamnglc.com. What I know is what I teach, and what I teach is to help you guys sustain, to be in a position to be able to maintain. A lot of people that I've come across in this journey, they will put me in a position to fail, and it is what it is. They get you in a position where you can't maintain it, and you fuck around, you lose more than just that position. You lose other things along with it. Like I ain't gonna. It is what it is, Shorty. You watching whatever, and I'm exposing with my credit help, right? Motherfucker, give me this little thing to look after, like with my program, I have a step-by-step video, and also I have a community. So if you lost on these videos and you type into the community, you ask some questions. It's not here to go videos, good luck. It's no shit like that. And it's also strategically in order for you to go step by step. All these steps are adding up to make sense as far as what to do to start your own online website. Basically, it's a dump for your business. You just customize your name, your information, your payment gateways or whatnot. But nevertheless, like what I'm saying is right. Okay, you tell me to do these things, now I'm doing it, but you didn't tell me what comes with this shit, and now I'm struggling to maintain my position. So it was like, wow, And then they'll see you like, oh, I'm not as fucked up as you wished I would be or as you thought I should be. Now you want to come and try to give me some help. You want to check on me and stuff like that. Be irritating, but it comes with this. You'll have a lot of people acting like they there for you and they want to help you, but low key they just want to get what they get out of you and throw you off to the wolves. And I ain't saying that probably was their intentions, but that's exactly what happened. Motherfucker just hit me up a few months ago talking about what's going on. You know what the fuck going on? You left me stuck. I'm not fucked up as you thought I would be, but I'm straight, and I don't need your help now. I done figure this shit out. And let me show y'all something else pre-game, as far as with this credit shit, because it's out there. I done figured this shit out. and I get a game away for free. But it's up to you to do what you do with it, you know. And what you would do is type your credit report in here. I'm just typing some shit, but I ain't gonna put my shit on here. My shit is straight. You'll type your credit report up in there, and then what you'll do is you don't type it in there. You will go to Experian or whatever ones y'all use, you know. And I'm just giving a little game. Like I don't know what y'all use, and I'm not gonna be giving up everything because the game is to be sold, not told. But I will lead you in the right direction so you can figure this shit out. But you get your credit report, you put it in there, and you say, um, help me clean this up, write the letters I need to know. Need to write to dispute this information and, clean it up a little bit and give me guides afterwards to what to do next. And shit, you'll be on your way to working your own situation. Everything I do is basically self maintain. You know, I teach you how to maintain shit on your own. You work for yourself, but not by yourself. That's the whole key. You know, especially with me as well. I work for myself, but not by myself. I have mentors. I have affiliates. I have uh, whatever conglomerates, people that I reach out to, people that reach out to me, and we building. And it just is what it is. But nevertheless, it's all about everybody sustaining themselves. They have the mindset to know how to do it. They have the courage inside to take action. And it's about being sustained. You know, you don't want to be in a situation where you need a motherfucking hand the whole way through and you just never be independent. This is what I mean by sustained, being independent, being able to start a situation and maintain that situation. And also add on other situations as you grow as an individual and or business owner and or entrepreneur. You know, as an entrepreneur, you don't have to have an LLC or nothing like that. You making your own way of making money, that's an entrepreneur. You know, before I knew about all this LLC shit, I wouldn't have never did it had I known what come with it and what options were available out there. You know, I've been hustling all my life. I know how to make money, but when it's coming to being legit and doing all this type of shit, so you could clean your money up, clean your life up, clean up your situation, especially like with the PR. You know, I came from Instagram on my private public life, and then I switched it over to what I'm doing now, and I'm steady switching it over. You could go through my old videos, see I smoke a lot and all this and that, but it ain't nothing to damage my reputation or my image. You already know I'm doing what I'm about, so that's what it's about as well. Even an entrepreneur, you want to be mindful of the way you present yourself. That's why I'm always talking about mindset and the stuff that I like to put out there because when you engage in this foolishness so much, it's hard to tell who's the clown. It's hard to tell who's different. You see it all and you wonder like, you know, where's this stuff coming from? It's coming from a lack of courage to be yourself, to stand out as an individual. It comes from people pleasing, joining the crowd, to do what everybody else is doing, to feel accepted. You know, we all sacrifice a little bit to get a little bit, sacrifice a little bit of ourself, our time, our energy, our resources to get a little bit of love. And that's just what it is. Everybody on earth wants to be in communication with somebody else. They want to be loved, they want to be valued, and so forth. These are emotions that we all experience and we all desire as human beings. And the book that I just read was talking about feelings. It's all right to feel these feelings. But the video I played last night, like, don't let your feelings dictate your future. If you feeling like you tired, you don't want to do much, that's fine. But if you feeling like you want to get over that stuff, then you have to put your feelings to the side and do what you got to do. And I will play another little clip of that video about feelings. Not saying to not recognize and notice and deal with your feelings, but don't allow them to keep you stuck in the same position being complacent. I feel tired. I feel like I ain't want to do this shit, but here I am. My feelings not gonna stop me from seeing my dreams come true. That's all I'm saying. Don't let your feelings be the catalyst of your day. You run around just worried about how the fuck you feel. You're not changing nothing about what's going to get you to where you want to be. Feelings can be a blessing and they also can be a curse. But you want to be emotionally intelligent to know how to deal with your feelings. Feelings will guide y'all to the right path. But yeah, I do feel like I feel like do a lot, but I don't let that shit so it could be all my tabs up too, but it is a little bit annoying even for me trying to get through this.
Hey, I'm here by the way, bro. Oh wait,
Yo, what up, bro?
what's up? You doing okay this morning? Good
How y'all be
morning.
airing y'all say what up?
Hello. You doing okay?
This is what I was telling y'all about. Can you hear me? Oh, my bad, bro. I didn't know you
You
had
know,
my
I can
shit
hear
on.
you. Maybe you're just having network issues. I can hear you fine.
Can you hear me, bro?
Yes, sir. Can you
Yeah,
hear
my
me?
bad. I didn't know your mic went on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, because I joined and yeah, I didn't
You
know if
put it up,
you.
my guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, you played it? Oh,
What
my
would
bad.
you
All right.
say?
All right. We good.
Oh crap.
Huh? Hold on, my
Oh
bad.
no,
My bad.
everything's cool. Everything's cool.
You
I
said what,
just
bro?
you should probably since we're having network issues, if you can hear me right now, maybe we should let you just talk your thing and then maybe it will get better. You know what I mean? Between you and me, yeah.
Are we good now? It's just I got a lot of
Oh,
tabs up. I got different tools. They got a lot of stuff to load on them. Only
yes,
reason I do
yes,
that is I try
sir.
to keep them up so I don't look. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I asked on our last live stream with somebody I was with, should I not smoke on stream? Should I just step out for a second and smoke if I have to?
At least like after 5 to 7 minutes, so they won't be blocking or restricting your video from certain
Oh
stuff.
no 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 no! I meant like just on your stream too, right?
Yeah. If don't stop being you and do what you do, but just give it a little minute until you went to your video, and then you all good. You could do whatever you
I
please.
have a tendency to smoke a lot when we're talking about things that are pretty heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a little a relief a little bit because this stuff get deep, some deep waters. But I smoke all the time. But I learned that from somebody else who on a higher platform than me. That's what
Yes,
they
sir.
said.
Yeah, I didn't know, but
So I
because
said,
because I
shit,
thought
I'm
like
not
if
gonna
you made
smoke.
the no, I thought like if you made the channel too though for adults, I thought you could smoke and nothing. But I don't want to mess up no algorithm. Is what I've been learning, right?
Yeah, but you know what? The
Amen.
algorithm changes a lot. You might have some people that's just some looky loos, and you might have some diehard core people who want to see what you're doing. It's just that when you first started, they trying to figure you out and try to figure out where to place you. But for me, like it took a while. Like even on my Facebook, they be like, "Oh, you smoke or whatever." Woo, woo, And it is important to take feedback. If you
To be
know,
fair, though, I'm not gonna lie. I just ate breakfast, and so that's why I was asking too, because like I was craving something to smoke. You know what I mean? God,
yeah,
man, I
it's
wish
natural.
I wish my neighbor would stop doing that. He keeps slamming the doors and stuff. Like, can I ask you something? I'm sorry to be off topic for a second, but the thing is, my neighbor downstairs, you can hear me fine, right?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, my neighbor downstairs, basically this dude he abuses his wife. And so I'm dealing with some extra stuff, man. So
Oh, so
should
you
I
got to deal with that type of stuff.
so what should I do? Should I call the police on them or should I just I mean, I don't want to go and fight nobody right now, dude. I don't want to do that. I cannot get a criminal charge. I cannot do anything illegal. So
That's some good advice, bro, and a good question because you don't want to see people suffer. And the lady who's dealing with that situation, she probably don't have nobody to help out, and she probably in a position like where she don't have nowhere else to go.
yeah, she's kind of desperate. Yeah, that's how most people are.
You
Cause
never know what
I
people are
feel
up to, but would you be concerned?
yes.
For you to be
No, I
concerned with
mean
that, I
I know.
would take action.
I mean, yeah, I might have to do something, bro, because at this point, with him slamming the door, I already know what that means. That means they're
They
fighting, and yeah, there's. But I'm not gonna go all into that. My bad.
But
I
nah,
just
I can see it. I can feel it, bro. It's disturbing your peace, and that shit not cool. You know, like you're not up there stomping on the floor and doing all that reckless
no,
behavior.
I
This is
don't.
low
I'm
vibrational
very
activity, and
quiet.
you're trying to
I'm
vibrate
very
higher,
quiet.
and
Yes, sir. I'm
that's
always quiet in my
yeah,
apartment, and I respect everybody around me. So
yeah. That's the power in you to take charge, bro. Like you got to take charge in this situation. You got to make an executive move because your peace is important. And if somebody running around don't care how they disturbing other people's peace, they need to be dealt with. And
I'm
it's a
just
time for everything.
surprised. I'm just surprised she hasn't called the police yet. But maybe I see that's the problem. What I'm trying to say is that if she won't call the police, I don't want to interfere on something like if she really needs him around for support for money. I don't want to I don't want to mess anything up, you know. So it's really complicated. I
Yeah.
just won't get into that. Maybe that's not. I just wanted to ask your opinion, basically. You know,
I mean, it's uncomfortable to take action, but it's a time for everything, even if you have to be uncomfortable doing it. What I would do in your situation, I understand where you're coming from and your concerns, and you don't want to be messy, right? What I would do is I would come to the dude and I'd be like, hey, I'm not trying to be in your business, but you're disturbing my peace a little bit with the doors. If you can please be a little mindful that I'm trying to do my situation,
well, look,
and
brother. Can I tell you something else? I'm not trying to seem like I'm a wussy or nothing, but the thing is, I'm a smaller guy, and his weight class is probably double. So I'm not trying to fight with the big man like that right now. You know what I mean?
but David took down Goliath. It's not about the size; it's about the heart. And if you have heart enough to get that situation taken care of, you shouldn't let it disturb your mental, bro.
Oh yes, of
Like,
course. I know I'm gonna be fine, but I'm concerned about what he's gonna do. How unstable he is. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So like, but I let her come over and hang out one time, and she was like, "Oh, there's a cross on your wall. You're Christian." So I am pretty sure like she has a good heart. She understands. So like maybe I'm actually I really think at this point, unless I have more evidence,
yeah.
I'm not gonna get involved. That's simple. I mean, seriously though, because women talk, and then I see them getting mad, and I'm trying to put two and two together, but I don't really know because I never seen it really happen. You know,
Yeah.
so
And sometimes your hunch can be wrong too, just because of your experiences, what you've been going through, and it may seem like it's what they're relating to, and it could be something totally different.
yes,
But
sir.
yeah, just I mean, as patient as you can be, try to figure these things out as far as if that's really a situation that's going on, or if these people are just
Hey,
they
by the
like
way,
to
hey,
take
I've been
advantage of
wanting to
you.
ask you. Sorry to interrupt, but so how do I connect this to my YouTube, bro? Because people have been
Uh,
asking me to go live like every day. They're like, Aaron, why are you not going live? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I just don't know. I don't know what to say. I've been going on live streams with you and stuff, but
so what you want to do is go to destinations.
hold
You
up.
probably might be able to see it on here, or probably might not. Let me see.
My bad, bro. I don't mean to ask you this other dude. Yeah, I just like,
Now you good, bro. That's what this channel is about. I'm helping people.
hey man, I'm just trying to grow my,
Glad that
I'm just
you
trying to
on
grow
here.
my channel, and people love you, bro. The video that you went on with me and I posted on a live stream, they were like, please go live again. That was amazing. So that's all I'm saying.
No, I really appreciate you, bro. I really do. I appreciate the questions you coming with, and your concerns because they're valid. And it's the only way that you get over things by asking questions and asking for help. And it's not always easy. And that's why I'm here. And that's why I'm telling you, don't be sorry about nothing, bro. Get it while you getting it. Ask those questions.
It's more about respect. I don't feel like,
Do you,
you
bro?
know
Don't
what
be
I mean?
sorry about it. Like shit. Just Yeah, you respectful, and I respect that a lot. But I'm just letting you know, like it's cool, bro. Don't be sorry about how you come at trying to get what you get. You're a respectful guy, and I respect that. It's honorable. So what I want to do is just spend time getting you,
Yeah, you know what I got right? I don't
putting
know
you
if
on
you
the
can
right
see
path and
that,
getting you
but
where you
yeah,
want
I
to
have my Bible right here in front of me. So I'm like, I'm ready for anything that comes at me, bro. Like,
What I just read was kind of important for today. It's kind of basically about what we're talking about. Man, it was about because I be forgetting real fast.
okay,
Bringing your feelings to the Lord, and it was
yeah,
pretty dope. It was about yeah, and I read from well, I
yeah,
didn't
like
read from, but
that's
Ephesians.
very, but that's what the thing is about it. Um, so like the thing about masculinity and different things like that, feelings can be maybe a problem at a certain point. But the thing is, what I came to conclude, I'm not an expert, but the thing is, basically, feelings are made by God, but the negative side of it, how could that be a part of God, right? So what we're trying to aim for is that we can put we can harness that we can put that those feelings, I mean, and make it be productive, right? Something successful. Whatever, even if
Yeah,
it's negative, really, even if it's negative, because feelings are just wishy washy. They're like waves in an ocean, you know. So, but we do have desires and wants and everything, and so we have to learn how to captivate it, take it captive. I mean, sorry, I
yeah.
was messing up on English, yes, sir, but you know, we have to realize how to put it to the Lord. We have
No,
to
I
put
totally
it
get
to
it.
the
But you know
anyways.
what though? One thing I took from that when you say the emotions, the goods and the bad, they all come from God. Even the devil come from God, and
Well,
that's how
that's
he
true.
he
Yeah,
balances it out.
I started trying to preach too hard. No, I just was
Nah,
off the
preach, bro.
spectrum.
But you know what? No, because it's different perspectives. But at the same time, you're not wrong. It's just that you want to focus on the better things in life, and some people they do, and some people they don't. But at the end of the day, it's all about balance. You can't have too much good thoughts without the negative thoughts. They all balance you out at the end of the day. And what I mean by that is like when those negative feelings come, those triggers, those are signs for you to know what to look out for, so you don't end up being tempted by sin because you feel a certain way, which is negative. Which those feelings do bring out desires, like you said. You feel a certain way, you desire to take action now. So you have to be conscious of what you're feeling and why you're feeling
Oh
it.
yeah,
Don't be
and also you're older than me, bro. You have a lot more. You have a lot more experience on your back, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So maybe I should listen to you a little bit more.
But you're pretty wise though. Like you're in the knowing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're on the right direction. Like this information comes to you and it's gonna keep coming. As long as you stay on that path.
Well, that's been the thing. Like me and my uncle, we talked yesterday about this stuff because I just got a hold of a ton of silver, and to be honest with you, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I don't I shouldn't say this really, but I have $100,000 or more right now in silver. So I was chit
That's
chatting
love.
with
That's
them.
a nice position to be in.
I can't even believe it because I was so broke almost. You know,
Man, that's a testimony, bro. Like, a lot of people want to be in a position. What does it feel like? What was your journey like?
it feels like I'm in heaven almost on earth.
Man, don't have that imposter syndrome because it's possible you did it.
No, I mean, what happened was how I got it was literally my uncle came over with this girl, and she was like, "Hey, Aaron." I kept helping her out constantly with her baby and everything, and she's like, "Hey, Aaron, you want some
Yeah.
weights?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about." And then she gave me like literally 10 ounces of silver, 20 ounces, and then a 50 bar of silver. Dude, all this shit keeps. Oh my. I don't even know what to do right now. No, it's 5 bars actually. So
Man,
it's, it, it's. I don't know what to do right now, bro. I'm just gonna. My uncle told me to not go sell it, and he
celebrate. You
said
know,
let it invest. So can I invest in your business somehow? How do I get back?
it depends on what you want to do. Like, do you want to be as far as content creator, right? Like, monetize on social media.
Of course, yes, sir.
So what
Well,
I
that's
have for
what I
you with that,
asked about. Unless you don't really know what I should do, but I really want to go live on YouTube, bro. Am I able to connect it somehow? I don't
yeah,
know
I
what
could
to
do that.
do. Unless it's too complicated, if it's going to take up your time
So
to explain.
no, no, it's not hard at all. Can you share your screen with me?
Wait, what'd you say?
Or yeah, can you share your screen with me?
How do I do that? I'm on a mobile device.
On your mobile. So it's kind of harder on the mobile. Let me go on there real quick though, so I can see the options. And because the only reason I don't do it on my mobile because I can't flip the screen. Like certain
Well, I mean, you have a computer and you have a phone, right? That you stream on.
yeah,
Yeah.
I stream on my laptop and then my phone in my hand. But I stream on my phone from time to time too when I'm out and about and I want to share what I'm doing. Or sometimes I just go uh straight on YouTube or straight on
Oh wait. I think I just figured it out. What the hell? Hold
you
up.
see the destinations? It should say destination. All right, I'm on the app on the phone. But yeah, or even at the top where it say the title and
What the
stuff.
hell? Wait, what should I title it then?
So look, you see at the bottom. Well, let me take my
No,
screen
I
off
mean,
so you
I
can
already,
see the
already,
background
already
stuff.
did it, bro. Already did it. I just need it. What do
Oh,
you recommend I title it?
for
Is it saying?
the
Well,
second.
oh, are you trying to give me advice about the? Yeah, my bad.
Oh no, I'm just trying to figure out like, did you start your YouTube channel? You trying to figure out the name for your
You
YouTube
know, no,
channel
I
or
already connected it. I just connected it actually, but it's
okay?
asking stream this to your audience,
Hmm.
right? And basically, I'm at a point where it's saying, "What do you want for a title?"
This one called the next big thing, which is really just a name
The
the
the next big thing. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good name. I was about to call it thing because I'm just from the South, bro. We be no,
No, I'm used to it. We got that thing up here in Illinois too. It say thing.
yeah, like
I,
uh, I think I got it locked in, bro. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
live on YouTube as well.
but I love it
Dang,
though.
bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so my
So
bad. My
you got
anxiety
the
just
YouTube.
went down from like 50 to probably 10.
Nah, you good, bro. I love the energy, man. Nothing wrong with it at all. We having fun. That's what life about. In this present moment, getting what we can out of it. That's what life is about.
Like I said,
So
just
now, so
tell me when to calm down sometimes if I'm getting too, you know, because I am a lot younger than you and I have to still learn some things. You know what I
now I'm
mean?
too
So,
dull all the time. So you know me. Yeah.
uh,
As much as I want to turn up, it's like I don't have it in me. So I need people like you to help me turn up and stop being so dull and low energy.
bro,
So
what?
it's
I mean, all respect. I'm trying to speak positive affirmations over you. You're lit as hell, man. I look up to you like, cause I'm like, hey, I need to go listen to my brother because this dude got some energy with him. That's so. Maybe
okay.
you're putting yourself a little short. You know what I mean? But I understand. I understand.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
you have
believe in that because I
you
showed
have
been
higher
knowing that.
standards for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm proud of you, bro. You taking the right step. It takes a lot to even get started like this. it's scary too, you know. Like every day I hop on here, I'm scared. I don't know,
Well, that's fine, bro.
but
But you know what? You know what? Every time you hop on, guess what? I'm the first person to click on it and support you, bro. Seriously. Like
yeah, and
I see you hop on live, and I'm like, all right,
I love that. I
like,
appreciate that so much.
like. So
Yeah, that's why I want to
anyway,
help you out so much, man. Like we cross paths for a reason, you know. Even if we have different lanes that we must travel, you know. Right now it's the point where it's crucial that we get this foundation set and move from there, you know. Ain't no telling what the future may hold. As far as like with you, the future is looking great.
I hope so,
Like
brother.
man,
I mean, trust me. Just because I have a little bit of cash or whatever, like my dad has a lot of cash, but he doesn't really help me out with nothing. So he has hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he doesn't really help me out, bro. So I'm kind of having to do everything on my own. Like the rent here at this apartment costs probably 1,300 a month. Yeah, but still, I'm not like I do have a side business and stuff, but I'm not officially employed anywhere. You know what I mean?
you're
So,
on the right
anyways,
path though. Sometimes it's lonely like this. People don't understand your journey, they're not gonna understand your vision. But on your way there, you'll meet people who do, and they will apply it to your situation. Like with the girl, I'm pretty
thank
sure that
God
was
for
random.
you, bro. Thank God, thank God. Bro, honestly, like, just let me just say this for 4 seconds. Thank you, God, that this man can speak to me right now because he obviously is, is on a path that's leading to righteousness, and we're all trying to be righteous too. And I don't know, Lord. I'm just trying to come at you with a simple heart. But the thing is, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful. Simply, thank you, Lord. I cannot have done it without you, Lord. And this man is like a brother to me. I don't care. I don't care about his skin color, his anything, his background. I won't look at him in judgment because he's a brother. He's made from the same cloth. So, man, well, I don't want to get into
Amen,
that,
brother.
but
Yeah,
it's the
I
only
really
reason.
appreciate that, man. Because
You know what's skeptical about it? I'll let you speak, sorry, but I just wanted to say the weird thing about it is like people don't realize everybody I watch on YouTube for some reason, for some weird reason. Like, well, not really a weird reason because I grew up in the hood, by the way. So I
okay,
grew up in an area. I mean, I don't mean to. I'm not trying to degrade anything, but the thing is, I grew up in an area where it was predominantly black, and you know what I mean. So my best friends were black. I was getting in fights all the time, bro. So like most of the people I watch is what I meant. For some reason, I don't know why I connect to them. I guess that's why. But most of the people I connect to are black, and I just don't. It's not like I care about that because I don't see like that. But
yeah,
I'm just saying, like, just because we look different doesn't mean we can't be the same on the same page. You know what I mean? That's all.
right.
I was
You know
kind of
what? You're totally
preaching.
right. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's something to talk about. Like we here in America, of course, we're Americans, right? And other people watch, but this is what we battle with here in America. Like whether we want to be together or not, it's
Hey, hold
there.
up. Let me see your. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Uh, it's like what the
So
masses preach all the
okay.
time, you
Yeah,
know.
my bad.
And it's uncomfortable to talk about race
No.
and color and stuff. Doctrinate us with all the time, and it's a big division. And it's important for us to show that we can come together, and it's not always about color, but there are differences in our cultures, in our backgrounds and stuff like that, the way we're upbringing. And as you can see, it is important to know, like, when you're around black people, majority of us are living in poverty. And you see the type of creative things we do in the hood, like, it is what it is. And then you'll see, like, certain things, like, everybody has a hood. The trailer parks for the whites, and then you have, like, I don't know what the
Like white trash type of deal. That's what they call it.
but I
Yeah.
hate to be this way, but it's just a yeah. They categorize us, which in reality we are just the same person. I'm a guy, you're a guy. We have the same guy things, and it's just like we shouldn't have to look at each other like differences, because we're not that different. At the end of the day, we
I
are
never
guys.
looked at you differently, by the way, bro. As soon as I found
No,
your
I'm not
channel,
saying you, but I'm just like
no, I know, I
talking
know,
in general.
I know.
Yeah, I know where you're coming from. Like, I could tell that you're genuine. You just look at human as a human, and you like the human experience. And I really appreciate that, because that's the type of people I connect with and I attract. Because I do the same thing. I don't look at people, even my people. As black people, we say we go through racism, but black people is racist as well. It's not just no white people racist. It's
Well,
all
to be honest with you, bro, can I tell you the truth? Back in the day, I used to deal with racism, and people think that doesn't exist from black people.
uh,
They used to mock me for being white and talk shit and even try to be, fight me. So,
yeah,
I mean, I don't want no hurt upon nobody, man. I love everybody because God made everybody. It don't matter what your flesh is colored like. Come on,
yeah. And it's sad when
you
you see
know?
people like that.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's like it's something to talk about too, and to show that we can come together despite our differences, because we're not that different. And it's important to be, in that mindset, because this is a mindset thing. We all experience racism, and we will experience racism from one point in time, but that
Have
doesn't
you
mean.
experienced racism?
Yes, I have.
So what people call you names or they what did they do?
So I always have been a type of guy to have different color friends. I just put it like that, right? I was never the type of guy that only hang around black people. So I got this
Me too.
Italian friend.
Yes.
I won't put his name out there, nothing like that. But I had an Italian friend I was kicking it with, and we were walking to the store or whatever, and then we're downtown walking or whatever. Two guys rolled past on a bike, two white guys, and they basically, like, it was like wet outside. They kind of like try to skeet the water on me and spit, and they was like, nigger, nigger. I was like, well, damn. And then my Italian homie, he was madder than I was, and I was like, calm down, bro. It's all right, because
Honestly, okay, maybe I shouldn't have asked you because that just made me really upset, bro. If someone says that to my black friend next to me, I'm probably gonna want to shoot them. Oh no, 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 no! I'm not gonna say that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But seriously,
yeah, he was mad. But I was like, wow, I'm glad that he feel the need to do something about injustice. But at the same time, I'm just like, once you start acting up, then they just receive the victory because they want to revenge.
yeah, yeah, that's true. And honestly, bro, I just want to step outside real quick. Oh damn, it smells like barbecue. But
All right.
no,
Yeah,
I
you
just wanted to
experience it, man. I'm
say
not gonna
I live
let it
in
get
a
into it.
complex area, and all my neighbors are basically black, bro. So I have to deal with things too. And if anybody came around here talking like that, I would get pretty upset. To be honest with you, bro.
Yeah.
You know, because I look after my community, even my neighbor, like I was telling you. So, and she's a
Yeah,
black
like,
woman. She's a 45-year-old black woman. So I look at her like she's like mom.
yeah.
But anyways,
Some women ignorant though. I ain't gonna cap. Like, some, you see them on the internet all day. They ain't got nothing to offer but they ass. Just shaking
I
their ass.
know. I still have my mama too around, so I know she be like tripping sometimes. But
Yeah, ain't nothing
just
like a mother's love though. Nothing like it. They only be all on your case, and it is what it is. Though they really do look out.
maybe that's why I'm so like trying to be involved and stuff. Because like I'm thinking, well, well, maybe she's telling the truth, right? But she could be lying at the same time. I don't know. So I'm just not gonna keep speaking about that because that's gonna keep going back and forth. I think. Anyway,
Yeah, but people want to see you blessed though, and it's kind of hard to. Oh, my computer running bad. They want to see you blessed. You be surprised sometimes. It seems a little weird, but people really do want to see you have things, and they want to see you happy. And sometimes it just come off in a weird way. It come off from unfamiliar type of people in unfamiliar places. So that's why it's really important on what you're saying and what we're talking about. Like, not to be looking down on people no matter what they look like. And you never know, like, who might be an angel that you're entertaining that might be your blessing after the end of the day.
Yeah, I've been wondering, are you
So
an
I'm
angel
always,
or something, or are you just a human?
I
No,
came
I'm
down here
serious,
to
bro.
earth.
I was wondering because, like, damn, bro, what the hell? Like, this dude be on some. He knows how to say everything, like, right.
Yeah, I just feel like my past lifetimes is it's been rewarding. So this lifetime, I'm kind of trying to humble myself a little bit. Like I feel like I done had
Wait,
a
you
lot of
mean this lifetime, or are you talking about reincarnation, or just in general?
just in general, more so reincarnation because I feel like I've been here before, which a lot of people may say that they've been here before as well. And I just believe like
Well, you know,
once I leave this body, I'll be conscious of the information I know. So when I came into this world as who I am now, I already had information like as far as my skills, my talents, like where did this stuff come from? It come from my past lifetimes and me practicing these things and me being interested in these things. Even as I evolve, I feel like my next lifetime I'll be that new energy, that person.
that's fair. That's fair because that's all what I used to. I used to think the same, but the thing is, I think a little different now. Um, so I mean, I understand about karma and reincarnation and everything that's associated with that. But can I ask you something? Maybe.
Yeah,
Um, all I'm trying to ask is basically. So I'm sorry to have such enthusiasm in a sense with like this, but sorry I was kind of having some. But what I mean is, so when as an evangelist, it's hard to say this, bro. It really is hard. But I don't. I'm not direct. I'm saying it's hard because of you. But what I mean is, it's hard for me to even present this. And what I have to ask is, we all have fallen short to the glory of God. Okay, and we have you ever lied before?
of course.
Have you ever stolen?
Hmm.
Okay, so technically, if you were to define yourself right now, in a sense, and I don't want to say that's what defines you, but basically, you're a lying thief. So, like, see, I can go
Overall, I'm a
down all
born
the.
sinner. I was born into this.
So,
Yeah, so like all these
if
things
you
are
really
angels.
believe in karma, then how how are you going to fix this position of you being reincarnated over and over again? If you continue to do morality in a bad spot. You know what I mean?
So this the thing about that, right? When you sin and you don't ask for forgiveness, it's like that sin is still on you.
So see, you're see
When
what
you
you're
ask for
doing though.
forgiveness and you truly mean it,
You believe in
God
Christianity
lets it
too
go
in a
and
way.
drop you.
You do. You believe in Christianity, but you're kind of on a spectrum of like also like res you know reincarnation. So that's fun. No, I'm always
So
gonna
this is
be
what I get from that too. Like, to be born again is being reincarnated, no matter how you look at it, whether you go through the rituals of baptism,
okay,
it's the same thing. And also when you die and you go to heaven, whatever spiritual place, you're being born into
brother.
that place because
You
we
know
all come
what?
from the
I was
spirit realm,
having a
first of all.
dream last night. Yes, sir. I was having a dream last
Nah,
night,
go
bro.
ahead.
And guess what happened? I was preaching the gospel in my dream, and I and and I was telling people, you better be born again. That's how you enter into heaven. And it was so like I had like 4 or 5 dreams last night in different
Wow.
sequences. And my last one I remember, because sometimes we forget, of course, in our REM sleep we forget dreams. But like I was telling him, you have to be born again. You have to. That's how you enter into heaven. And then I woke up. It was
You
so.
know what's crazy?
I promise to God. I promise to God. I'm not lying, bro. I promise to God. It was so intense, bro. And I don't have
Yeah, I
dreams
don't
like
doubt
that
it.
ever.
No
Yeah,
homo,
my
bro.
bad.
But I'm about to tell you
I don't mean to talk over you and
a
disrespect you, brother,
situation.
but it's kind of
And
lagging a
it
little
ain't
bit.
nothing sexual or nothing like that. But I took a bath, right? Okay. So this not nothing weird or nothing like that. But I like to soak in the tub from time to time, and I fuck around and I almost fell asleep, right? But really, I went into a trance. Like I left my body for a second because I was just so relaxed and I was meditating. And sometimes I do this. So I left my body, right? I'm basically get out the tub, go do what I'm doing, and I was just basically living my life while I was still in there. And one thing before when I came back, I was like, when I realized, like, oh, I'm still in the tub. Let me go now, get up and go do things. So when I got up, I was like, the same thing you said. I was like, man, how do I talk to my child about if he know God or have he been baptized? And I was thinking about that, and I was like, it's time for my son to be, thinking about this type of stuff. And I was like, wow, I'm glad that you said that. And I'm glad we're having this conversation because it just builds on the conscious mind on what Christ wants us to be talking about and what he wants out there, as far as the collective, because it's no coincidence that we're talking about this subject. You had that dream, I had that experience, and you know, we're trying to debate on not debate, but we're trying to get clarity. We're not debating at all. We're just getting clarity on the things that will help us evolve as
Well, I
human
just
beings.
asked you a few seconds ago, are you an angel for a reason?
But I did leave my body, bro, and I felt everything. I was up walking around, then I
Oh,
realized consciously, I'm like, oh, my body in there. I got to get up and go move. And I had those experiences a lot, so I might be.
me
But the
too.
reason yeah, I speak these things like this because like the world is so full of spells, and the language is multiple meanings to it. So therefore, I just do broad words so people can catch it and try to get down that path of the light
Yeah,
and
you
get
know
to
about
Christ.
like the witchcraft and everything going on, and all the evil spells over us. They're trying to
Yeah,
condemn, like put us down, and I'm trying to rise up above that. We have the authority. The Bible says we have the authority to rise up,
we
trample
do.
over scorpions and everything, and even the devil. We can stomp him in his head a few times, and just keep going. It, we already defeated death according to the Bible. That's what the Bible says. Hey, can I
Yeah,
tell
and when
you?
Jesus was
Can I
walking
ask you? I
around,
mean, do you know what Jesus' last words was on the cross? Can I ask you that?
I want to say, "Forget them, for they know not what they do," but that might have been
Well, that he did say
right.
that, but his last words was, "It is finished.
Oh
It is
yeah, and it's
finished."
finished.
So he basically completed.
Yeah,
He overcame death, and he came back to life. Uh, I just had, like what was about to happen yesterday. My preacher from my whole church congregation was about to pick me up. A big church. Like they have thousands of people in there, and they were gonna pick me up and bring me over. And what happened was basically we had a ride issue with the ride because I don't have a vehicle right now at the moment. But the thing is, yeah, so I was about to go preach at a church, a big church,
wow.
and I guess like it's okay, it's okay. But I have the opportunity all the time. He kept asking me for months, and every Sunday he kept asking me. But I felt ashamed to go because I thought, man, I have my problems going on. I shouldn't be able to go there and act like I'm not more righteous than anyone. See, that's how the devil is a liar. He tries to stop you, from
Yeah,
serving God's
stopping you
will.
from, what you probably doing wrong that day. Yeah. And it is scary. So I'm glad that you even had the mindset to be conscious enough because, sometimes we'll be so distracted with everything, especially like our emotions, our uh, environment. And these things will play a part on your conscience and a part on you not fulfilling your true desires. Fear is the number one vibrational that brings you down into that state of doubt and lack, and all those things go hand in hand. But you know what, you're right though, like you don't want to just go do it because he asking you. If you felt in your spirit it wasn't time, and always time to deal with that, and don't run from being afraid and how you were feeling, and just see what was triggering those things, because
You
maybe
might
it was
be.
something that you
You're
actually
probably right about that. Yeah, you're probably right because I just didn't feel it. I really don't think I felt like it was the right timing. You know what I mean? Because I want to make sure that if I go in front of people, no, but between you and me, I'm fine. I feel comfortable. But think about having thousands of people in front of you at a mega church. That's insane. That's insane. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
And you know what, I'll give you some advice too for when you do finally reach that threshold and you cross it, when you're doing services, because my dad was a minister, so I grew up in helping him with services and stuff.
Oh
I
yeah.
had to. It ain't like I wanted to, but what I learned from that experience is like when you doing your thing, when you MCing, you just find one person to talk to and just talk to that person, or you just look past everybody. You just act like you talking to yourself, and then once you're done with your sermon, your speech, or whatever it is you're doing with that mic, they appreciate it, because it's coming from the heart, and you're not distracted by who's looking and who's listening, because they're looking and listening, but it's not right there in your face. It's like you're in a closed door in a closed room and you're just doing your thing. And then once it's over with, that's when the nervousness will hit you again. Like, wow, I just did that in front of all these people, and you'll be like, it's
No,
scary.
usually though, you get more confident after you do something that's extraordinary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's really like you get more. Yeah,
And
you
you know
get more
what? As far
confident.
as science, I'm not a scientist, but I know a lot of people stuff. When you do something new for the first time, it's a thing in your brain that sparks and it looks for something to connect with. So it could be like, you have a new relationship with that new experience. And then it tries to find other things to amplify that experience and to keep it going. Just like I want to play that video too. It was dope. It was really breaking it
Yeah, you
down.
should play whatever you want. Yeah, brother. I'll just watch and listen.
But yeah, they was talking about just same way like where the mind goes, the energy goes, and attention goes as well. It's like when you try new things, the universe want to bring that new experience to you and get it comfortable with you. I'm not sure what they all in my watch
Maybe we need to
videos.
get
I think it was
maybe
learn how to talk to
maybe
people.
we need to get something else to bring our minds together. You know what I mean? Like a video. I mean, so it's up to you.
Yeah,
Hey, I won't get
yeah, it's
copyrighted.
pretty dope.
What?
But yeah, don't let nobody force you. Nah, that's why I do like the full screen.
Oh yeah,
So I mean, it is what it is. Certain things like certain music, they really be tripping about, or like if you playing some off a
exactly.
platform, like
'Cause,
since I'm on
yeah,
YouTube,
like
YouTube, they not tripping.
you know how many channels I'm moderator for, bro? Like at
Oh
least
yeah, I
15 to
didn't.
20, and then a membership.
Well,
I have memberships for so many because they keep giving them out to me. Like usually I don't because the problem is I don't have my credit card right now, so I can't pay for it online. Otherwise, I would be a membership of yours, and I'd pay for the top one. You know what I mean? But anyways,
is it all on different platforms?
no, I mean YouTube. I only use YouTube. Yeah. I
Oh,
go to
okay.
Discord too. Do you ever use Discord?
No,
Oh no.
I
No,
like this
because the
because
reason why I use Discord is because I'm in Christian channels and you're able to join, and usually people are there all the time. So I
Oh
can,
yeah.
if I need mental help, I just will join them and talk to them any time of the day. You know what I mean? So
Is it
if
like
you ever
Twitch?
need help with that, I got you. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, because I'm not familiar with that. I just started messing around with
Oh,
Twitch.
Discord is just it's like a basically it's a app that you can, instead of using your game chat online, if you're gaming or doing anything, you can talk to them. It's like a walkie-talkie app. I don't know how to explain it really, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
Like,
think I know what you're talking about. Like, yeah, it's like a chat room, kind of, sort of.
yeah, yeah, exactly. It's just a chat room.
Yeah,
So
because I heard about that before, but I haven't really checked it out. But it is dope though. Like people right there, you could talk right away, and they have different discussion topics. I believe, like you
I've
could
been
speak to.
debating a lot with this the main guy I joined. He's a Mormon, and I have to. I really have to, but I've been debating with this dude about his religion, and I don't want to get it like. Okay, I respect all religions and everything in a way, but the thing is, Mormons they really try to say that Joseph Smith, as far as I know, right? Yeah, Joseph Smith was the last prophet of God. So he had tablets in New York, and he had revelations from God. And so it really gets hard to do with certain doctrines. I don't know what to say.
It's basically like they trying to praise men, kind of like with the Islamic,
Well, you know
disrespecting.
what? Guess what? Joseph Smith, guess what he was? He was a Freemason. And
Oh
so
yeah, that explains a lot. Like that's devil worshiping. When you try to say you're a Christian, but you're involved with Freemasonry, you're all of a sudden confused because
I bolted 666. You know, like I can't like I already know about that stuff. I had family that was actually in
yeah, a lot of
Freemasonry.
things. Yeah, no disrespect to them. Do what you do, whatever helps you, right? But at the end of the day, like you're really just taking away from the original God, and you're making it demonic. Everything that we have, they want to take it and twist it. But the thing is, you can't serve two masters. You're gonna do with that, and you're gonna deal with that. You are your father's
I've
child, and
heard that
sometimes you
so
have to
much
deal
in
with
the past 2 days. So many people are saying you can't serve two masters. I know, I know you're right, but the
it.
can
Yeah,
I tell
and
you a
that's what they're doing.
term?
They're
Can I tell you
retaliating
a
and they're
term
serving.
though that's used?
Yeah.
It's called sitting on the fence.
Oh yeah, sitting on the fence. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You playing both sides of the fence. That's what they call it up here. Like, yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I
Yeah, you
mean,
can't serve two masters, bro. And I'm glad
yeah.
you understand that. You might believe in something different than me. And sorry, I think, like, I don't know if I have ADHD. I just think I'm wired up right now. So sorry, I'll calm down. But I feel like
Now,
I'm
the way I
tripping.
talk is confusing because I have practiced different religions. You totally fine
Oh,
because you
okay.
used to one religion. And that's cool. You want to know everything about it. But me, like, I grew up in Christianity. I was learning, but
Me
it made me
too.
feel
Yeah.
sick. So I ended up branching off to other things, and now it's like I'm finding my way. I never left Jesus. Like I always believe in Jesus, and that's who I call on, so I pray to. But with these other
Can
practices,
I please tell you, bro? Like, with all love and respect, please, please, just get rid of all the other doctrine and turn to the Bible. Because I understand there's good material in every doctrine or religion or whatever, even Buddhism. I love
yeah,
Buddhism so much. But the thing is, please, because I think God really revealed himself to me. And you know why? It's because I never knew him. And what happened was I had an experience supernaturally, I believe, that was different than any experience I've ever had in my life. He basically showed me that I have to change myself. It's so simple. I have to repent of my sins and be born again. And soon as I believed in him, though, but you know what? Let me just say my testimony because I'm trying to work it. What I'm trying to say is, basically, when I first came to God, maybe I already said this before, but I started reading the Bible and I read the Ten Commandments, and I read the Ten Commandments, and what happened was basically I had this conviction upon my heart. So I was like, wow, I thought I was such a great guy, and guess what? I really have a lot of problems. So that's what really started it off, and I looked at the world so different. It's like my eyes had rainbows shining out of them. I don't know
Yeah.
how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I looked at the world like it was vibrating back to me. So, anyways, that's all.
And
I'm
let me
sorry.
ask
I
you
don't know
this,
if you can
you
hear everything I'm saying, by the way, because it breaks up a little bit.
yeah, but I get the drift like in between parts. I can put it together. And I'm
Okay.
glad. I thank you for sharing your testimony because a lot of people they they haven't had that experience. Some people don't believe and they won't even read the Bible, and that's a big
Bro, you know how
fear.
many times I read the Bible? Probably 10 times. 10
Wow.
times at least. Yeah, yeah, that's why I'm kind of critical about it. Like, I'm not trying to be a fanatic or nothing. I'm not like a religious fanatic. I don't have no denomination. I'm a born again Christian. So,
Yeah.
I'm not a fanatic about it, but the biggest thing about me is like, at least if you're going to have a religion, at least read the Bible for God's sake.
Yeah. One thing I say, like, yeah, that's why I read this. But one thing about Christianity, you don't want to get too caught up in it to where you're not having a real life experience, a human experience.
Well, that's the
You want to be
point
able
I
to,
was trying to say too. Yeah, you're right.
yeah. Because even Jesus himself didn't just sit around Christians because they wasn't Christians at the time. He sat around
Well, the
uh,
main point I make as an evangelist of Jesus Christ, I say it's about relationship, not religion.
yeah, relationship. Because you could believe in anything, but you don't, once you know something, then it's easy to believe. But
I mean, like, even if Jesus wasn't real, think
things can
about the
change at any
concept.
time once you know
Think
something.
about the concept, though. Even if Jesus wasn't real, like, literally, what's the best relationship to have? It's with Him. He's perfect. He's
Yeah.
perfect. Why wouldn't you want to? Why wouldn't you want to connect with Him? He died for us,
Yeah, and
right? He
offer
rose
us eternal
again.
life
He
too.
defeated death, everything. That's evil. He already defeated Satan. He's just waiting on us to give our hearts truly to Him. It's a heart condition. Repentance. Golly, sorrow leads to repentance. Okay? That's the actual verse. And what that means is that if you actually have sorrow from God and you pray and you beg Him in a way, right? I don't want you to, really, yes, you should beg God. Just tell God, please help me. Please help me. I don't know what else I'm going to do without you. That's a relationship. He's our Father. We are the Son. You and me are the sons of Him. And there's daughters too. Yes, respect to the daughters. But we all got to do the same thing.
Right. And the
I'm
reason why I
sorry.
never left Jesus Christ. Nah, you right, brother. You got to get the stage. I got to let you put it out there because you're so true. Jesus is the only one offer us eternal life. With all these religions, it's nice to know about, and so you can be able to bring people to Christ if that's what they choose to do. But at the end of the
I mean,
day,
I
it's just
tried Islam, I tried Buddhism, I tried Hinduism, I literally tried
it's not
Taoism,
about like trying to
all
be
these different things, but I didn't get no answers, brother. I'm
yeah,
sorry to
you won't
say,
get no
but
answers. It's just about like not shutting people off. When these people come to me, even atheists, they want to see who God is through who I am. And for me to
I have a
explain
lot of
God,
friends that are atheists, so I understand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, because they would never know God and they'll never see God, especially if you're not an image and like you, like I can meet God through you. I would believe like, man, if God created somebody like you, I want to get tapped in with that. I want to know who this person is. So that's my thing, when I'm with these other religions or whatever they want to call themselves, it's about them seeing the true God in me. And me not trying to condemn them for what they believe in or their experiences because it's a cultural thing. Some people grow up Catholic, some people grow up Jewish or whatever they grow up in or wherever they end up into, because everybody has a choice. We could choose if we want to believe or we can choose if we don't. But at the end of the day, it's just about allowing people to find that truth and you being an example to guide them to that truth. Even as an educator, you don't want to fear monger somebody into some information. Like I seen the Christian lady the other day talk about you're talking to kids. Well,
You know why I was an
you heard about
atheist
that
for so
video?
long, bro? It's because people are like, you're gonna burn in hell. You keep doing your sins, you're gonna burn in hell. And that's what made me so upset. And it knocked me off. And now I'm learning how to evangelize better. I don't want to tell anybody to go burn in hell. I don't want to tell anybody that. I want to tell them I love you. And Christ loves you, and I want to show them the pathway.
Yeah, but it's a video going viral of this lady. She was talking to a group of kids and she was
You
telling
want to
them this.
play it? You want to play it, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sorry if I go off,
I'm
but
gonna
I
just go
know
back
we
to
both
it.
be talking.
No,
I'm
you
just,
good. You good. But
I'm just glad I got my
it's a
YouTube connected to it,
y'all
so I'm
like I said,
going live
like certain
too.
content creators on here, I don't really share their stuff because that
Of course, yes,
I
sir.
respect the work they put in.
Yes, sir.
But I show like a little bit because I respect what we do, and I respect what everybody should. Get paid for what they do. I don't want to be basically copying her content. Is what I'm saying. But what she got is some dope stuff though. Here it is. And I'm gonna just play the lady so you can hear her and see her or whatever. But yeah, any religion for a source of power, and that's my thing. Like
Not bad. Yeah.
you want to guide people.
I'm sorry, I broke up for a few seconds,
All right,
but
here you go. My bad. I thought I added to.
it kind of tripped me out a bit.
That's how things, Jenny. And this is what I was talking about with that lady, and she's fear mongering children. And This a thing to be mindful of. Did you catch that, bro? Yeah, that's like a little I forget what her name is with the lady. I don't follow a lot of people like, these mega churches and stuff like that.
Amen.
But she was one of them, her and her husband, they say. This was like 2 days ago.
Well, like
They
I'm
was
in
having
the
a Bible
fourth
study.
biggest city in the USA. I'm in Houston, by the way, if you forgot. So,
Yeah.
like, we have the biggest churches in America. It's Texas, bro. We have almost the biggest state.
Yeah, I've been to
You
big
know.
churches before when I stayed in Alabama. But the thing is, like, it's to be
No,
mindful
I've been to
because
Alabama too. Yeah, I feel you.
yeah, I stayed in Huntsville for like 2 years, well, a year and a half, and then Birmingham. And I went to
Oh, okay.
I think it, yeah. But the thing is, like, and there's nothing wrong with a mega church. You could save mega souls. But the thing is, like, with this lady, she's I don't know her like that. But for me to see her for the first time and her saying stuff like this, it just makes me think like, who are your spiritual leaders? And for them to be putting fear into you and you putting fear into a children like that is like you're not making anything any better. And nor are you giving people a chance to want to be finding the light. I mean, finding the truth for themselves. Like, let me play this last little clip of what she about to say, and
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna leave it with that, bro. That we could come back and we'll put a little something together as far as a topic and discussion.
You want to mute my? You want to mute my mic real quick?
Oh no, you good. But also send me your info for your YouTube so I join you when you go on.
Oh, I'll just Can I just comment, or do you want me to email you, bro?
Huh? You say what, bro?
You want me to comment, or do you want me to email you, bro?
Oh, okay. You'll email me or you no comment so everybody can see your YouTube and then they can follow you as well.
Amen.
Yeah.
But hey, respectfully, I
Yeah,
know
I'm
you're
gonna play
about to
like a little
play a
video for you
video.
because I
I
don't
know
like
you're
like
about to
saying.
play a video, but I really gotta change the stack it because it's getting me overheated. We're in the middle of summer in Texas,
Yeah.
you know. That shit's like fucking 100 degrees for us.
That's ridiculous, man. But yeah,
No,
that's
I
how my
mean,
PC is getting
yeah.
heated up. These devices, they not meant for the summertime.
Yeah.
Cause I had to put in my charger, but it's still hot though. It ain't gonna make no difference. It's just gonna have to cool off and then
You're in Michigan,
get back to
right?
normal. But I keep these.
You're in Michigan?
Yeah, but we got it bad. Like we got all these lakes around, but the water is like basically a tube around it or something. You don't feel anything.
I mean, yeah,
It's like we got it all around us. Like
yeah.
it's crazy, man. We've been suffering. The putting stuff in our food and our crops. Every I don't know, man. It's crazy. But that's why I spend time doing stuff like this, and just it's getting the presents that I can throughout this day. Because every day is a present from God, and I just try to be grateful about that. It's a lot that we could complain about, but this is where I like to start my day and end my day. In this spirit, in this mindset, and just that's it. Connected with people like you, talk about stuff like this. It's helpful. It's spiritual food and it's physical direction, and that's all I'm about is balance. Balancing the spiritual and balancing the physical because they do go hand in hand, and they do play a major part on how you experience them both. Like it jack up no matter who you believe. Like what we're saying as far as like these material possessions to help us feel confident and courageous. You need people like that to be able to put you in position and that you can put them in position because it goes hand in hand. And overall, it helps build our character spiritually and physically.
Yes, sir.
The more we engage with like-minded individuals and we all have not vision but direction, like we are trying to educate ourselves in personal
Um,
development. That's a good thing. It's a true.
is there any viewers that are on here that want to join?
Not at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of private supporters. Like when I end this video, I wouldn't be surprised on who was all watching. It's crazy.
No, no, I see my views
Like right now,
too.
say
Like
you say one
there
person,
be
it's probably you. But
no, I mean like I get like 50 to 100 views, and I just started, bro.
yeah,
So
you
I
talking
don't
about while you
know.
on your live, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it like that, but I get the same amount after it's done. Like that's how many people didn't
Well,
view it.
that's why I'm surprised because I don't know how that many people can show up to a stream. Like, and then there will only be like one or two supporters, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But the thing is, like, I don't really care for the views. Like, I just make sure I put
No,
out good information. And when I'm on YouTube, just regular YouTube, like people come in, I get like 13 people, 15 people, sometimes 21. But that's only when I'm only on YouTube going live.
yeah.
And then I used to get so happy that I just lose track of thought and be like, oh.
Well,
I'll
like
go real
you
quick,
inspired
bam.
me, bro. You inspired me. The main topics: mental health, spirituality, right? And it gets popping, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Really do.
So,
But yeah, I just
anyway,
my goal, I hope to inspire somebody. I don't get on here just to be because I'm bored or want something to do or trying to look for some money to make money for my company. No, I just want to hopefully inspire somebody and put out something that's going to help somebody because this the type of information that I found and it's helping me. And it's a free gift, a gift that keeps giving. That's why I was just like, I didn't want to, but I'm like, why not? This day and age is all about value. We got AI that's giving people unlimited amounts of value, so why not get it?
shit, yeah, yeah. You can play the video if you want to right now, bro.
So yep, I'm just like, hopefully somebody and yeah. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, bro. Let this charge up a little bit. And I really appreciate you for today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we gonna definitely get it popping. Grow your YouTube and keep this thing going.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh, I was trying to see
You
if
have
that was
to.
your
You said
comment
you're
or
gonna
whatever.
leave your
But
wife,
yeah,
right? You're gonna leave the live,
Yeah.
right?
Is
Okay,
that your?
okay. No, it's cool. It's cool. And if I honestly, let me put your channel in my next live, and then maybe we can boost each other up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 'Cause I'm
So,
trying to.
all right, brother.
All right. Peace and blessings, Aaron.
Love you, gang. Just keep your head up, okay?
Yeah, man. All right. Likewise, too. Don't let them people destroy your peace.
Personal Journey Overcoming Anxiety. Anxiety weighing heavy? Lighten the load with our support. This course set me on the path to success. Don't wait. Begin your journey today. Comment ready.